5 X-ray for the mobile.
5 X-ray, go ahead.
Hey Daniel, the site's ready. Honor Guard just showed up and we're parking them, so it looks all clear.
Right, 10-9, thank you. Lead car, give your location.
4 boy, we able to copy.
Passing Pulaski.
Alright, lead car is passing Pulaski.
5 X-ray, everything looks great. Western.
5 X-ray, we can't copy the radio.
5 X-ray, we are clear to Western. Big thank you to Oklahoma and everybody. Everything looks great.
Alright, thank you to our suburban agencies helping out. We are clear all the way to Western on 103rd Street for 5 X-ray.
Lead 2 approaching Central Park.
Lead 2 approaching Central Park.
Lead 2 approaching Kedzie.
Lead 2 is approaching Kedzie.
Tail 1 at quality.
Tail 1, where are you, ma'am?
Quality.
Tail 1's at 103rd and Spalding.
Gage, northbound Western clear.
Northbound Western from 103rd is clear.
Lead 2 approaching California.
Lead 2 is approaching California.
Lead 2 approaching Western.
Lead 2 is approaching West.
835.
Post 35.
835. I have a resident trying to exit down 77th Street from Maplewood. Are we allowing cars out of here right now? We have another vehicle who said they're trying to go down 76.
Well, we're on the move right now. They're going to have to wait until we are, the package is at the church right now, so please ask them kindly if they can just wait a few minutes. We are on the move. We are already at Western making the turn, so if they can just hold off, and then I'm sure they'll be able to make arrangements afterward.
Okay, so I want to check your phone and double check. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you so much for asking.
Tail 1 on Western.
Tail 1's on Western. Tail 1 is on Western.
5 X-ray squad, let's hold any of those residents until we get through. The 76 and Maplewood have to be clear. That's the route we're coming at.
5 X-ray says those residents, have they tried to move their cars already because the route we're coming in that way, so they have to be cleared off up there. 835.
835.
Those residents have not moved their cars, right? That's part of the route. It has to be clear.
I'm on 77th Street. I see the other cars. I can reverse them back this way, so I'll walk down there and let them know too. But this first one on 77, she's gonna take tight.
Okay, well, we have to clear it out because we are right there moving per 5 X-ray.
Yeah, I'm walking out and out of it now. Lead 2 at 98.
Lead 2 is at 98. I did hear that 76th Street is clear right now.
4 boy, 76th Street is clear. 4 boy, where's the procession?
Lead 2 is at 98th Street. Lead 2, where are you at now?
Approaching 95th.
We're approaching 95, ma'am.
Tail 1 at 97.
Tail 1's at 97.
663 David.
663 David.
Squad, is traffic open on 103rd westbound coming up to Kedzie?
I'll double check, but I believe so.
We have cars coming through westbound.
Okay, hold on.
If it's open, then I'll let them run.
Okay, give me one moment. I just confirmed that. 5 X-ray.
5 X-ray, the procession is on Western. It's going to open up 103rd.
103rd Street can be open both ways. Western is closed. 103rd Street can be open east and westbound per 5 X-ray. 103rd Street can be open east and west on 103rd. Western is closed. We are already on Western.
960. Tail is passing 95th.
Tail's not passing 95th.
Gage, Western is clear all the way to the chapel.
Western is clear to the chapel.
Lead 2 passing 91st.
Lead car 2 passing 90.
Truck, we open up south of 97.
I think he'll open it up once we're already in. Give him a second as we're.
Yeah, sorry, Vector. Once we get everyone inside the footprint, then we'll open up Western. So
10.
a great job, we thank you.
5 X-ray says everyone's doing a great job. Just hold off. When we are inside of the parking lot, we will open up Western. We only opened up 103rd at this time. Western will remain closed until we are settled.
Lead 2 at 87.
Lead 2 at 87.
Guys, 5 X-ray, we're clear into the footprint. Just let everyone know that we're coming in.
All right, we're coming in now. We're clear up to the footprint. We're coming in now. Everyone, please be on post. We are making our entrance into the footprint.
Lead 2 approaching 83rd.
Lead 2 at 83rd Street. Lead 2, 83 in Western.
Tail 1, 83rd in Western.
Tail 1, 83 in
Lead 2 approaching 79.
Lead 2 approaching 79.
It's front.
The lead car approaching 79.
Tail 1, 79.
Tail 1 is at 79.
Lead 2 approaching 77.
Lead car 2 at 77.
Lead 2 making the left at 76.
Lead 2 making the left-hand turn at 76.
5 X-ray. The tail car is in the footprint. We can open up Western.
10-4. We can open up Western Avenue traffic at this time. Go ahead and open up Western Avenue traffic. We are inside the footprint at this time. Thank you, officers, for those closures. 103rd East and West is open, and now we're opening up Western traffic 10:13 hours.
7 X-ray, statewide 6.
7 X-ray, is that you?
Hi, ma'am. Good morning. Could you see if PH1 or 2, whoever that is, could either fly higher or move away? Per car 7, it's too loud and we can't hear the commands, etc.
The helicopter is flying too low. Is that what you're saying?
PH1, we're moving.
PH1.
About space. Oh, they're pulling away. They must have heard us.
10-4. Yes, we are having a little bit of radio problems here. Some static as well, but PH1 said they are moving.
On turn onto 76.
Left turn onto 76 for lead, I'm sorry, your tail 2, right? I'm sorry. Also, Eddie, are you tail 1 or tail 2?
1, 76.
All right, tail 1 is onto 76. Thank you.
Lead 2 turned on to Maplewood.
Lead 2 is onto Maplewood. Lead 2 is onto Maplewood.
5 X-ray. The procession has arrived.
Procession has arrived. 5 X-ray. Procession has arrived. 10:15 hours.
PH1.
PH1.
PH1, we're going to be down at Midway getting gas. We'll let you know when we're back up over the procession.
Thank you for your help.
We're going to have 2 additional CFD ambulances staging at 76 and Artesian.
Hi, 2 additional CFD ambulances and 76 and Artesian. Are we all good?
Yeah, we have a few people passing out, but we're fine. We're good.
We are getting interference on Citywide 6, so we're going to swap those radios.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
Just a reminder. reminder for the TSC cars to be on post at 11:15.
Our TSC car should be posted at 11:15.
Squad, do they want us to block the streets or just be on post? Just be on post at 11:15. 5 X-ray is going to give out the instructions on when the closure should commence. 10-4. 4190.
4190.
Alright, can any of the, if all the TAC teams and everybody who has a spot on the south side for the procession route, they can start heading to their posts. That's everything on 79th Street and everything for the expressway entrance ramps, posts 1 through 80, if they can start getting to their spots.
Alright, 10-4, for all the TAC teams, start heading to your posts. Again, all TAC teams start heading to your posts on 79th Street and posts 1 through 80 by the expressway. Start going to your spots, please.
Squad, that's for staging only. Staging only. We won't be closed.
I'm sorry, I didn't copy that transmission.
5 X will be for staging only. Staging. Not going to put closures in.
Okay, it says not for closures. It's only for staging. Not for closures at this time. Only staging.
3240.
3240.
Yeah, can I pull out the blockers with secondary posts? All blockers with secondary posts, A3 and State, Lakeshore Drive. Can you start to make your transitions with Sergeant Cobb?
Alright, so for the blockers with secondary posts, start making your transitions with Sergeant Cobb.
And 3240, just so no mistakes. Can I call them by name?
3240, did you tell me to call them by name?
No, I'm going to call them by name. I just need the air for 1 minute.
You can have the air for all the time you need.
3273, Weathersby, Stubblefield. Weathersby and Stubblefield. 73. Can you follow Sergeant Cobb to Lakeshore Drive? You're posted Lakeshore Drive, 2630 South Lakeshore Drive. Chatterjee. Officer Chatterjee. I'm sorry, Chatterjee, disregard. Chatterjee, disregard. Vicari. Officer Vicari. Vicari? Can you pull to the front, follow Sergeant Cobb? You're going to start to make your transition to close Lakeshore Drive, 2630 South Lakeshore Drive. Can you go now? Officer Sanchez.
Sanchez here.
I'm pulling you out. Can you follow Sergeant Cobb? Sergeant Simpson. Officer Migliori. Alright, anybody with eyes on the Sergeant Migliori, let them know to start making that transition. Cato. Traffic, Unit 145, blockers. I'm looking for Delgadillo and Cato. 3283. Sarge, what beats you looking for? Here. Officer Cato and Delgadillo. Did you say that was 3283? The officers with a secondary post at A3 and State, answer the radio. Start heading to your post. 10-4. Migliori. You take the officers that you have now, start heading that way. You're -1. 3240.
3240.
Yeah, I'm just missing one car. It's going to be 3270 Sergeant Simpson or Officer Migliori. Both phones are going to voicemail. Anybody got eyes on the Sarge or Migliori, can you ask them to call me?
3270, we're here.
Can you call me, sir?
David?
5 David.
Yes, is there anybody on post 110? Can I verify with CSG? Anybody assigned to post 110?
110. Post 110. Are you on Post Bremar and Wayne Avenue? Should be someone from Training and Support Group.
Butler and Villa.
Officer Butler and Villa.
Butler and Villa. Yeah, are you guys on your 110? Go ahead. Butler and Villa.
Okay, they're on the air. And 5 David, what you need, because I think someone cut you out on your transmission. Try again, sir.
Just asking if they're on their way to the post.
Butler and Villa, can you confirm, are you on post or en route?
We're on post 2 blocks away to use the bathroom. We're on the way back.
Okay, they're 2 blocks away. They stepped away. If you step away again, try not to go together. One stay, one go, one stay. Okay? 5 David, they'll be there shortly.
Yeah, if post 110 could just give me a text message, let me know when they're on post. When they come back, that'll be great. I'm going to move on.
Okay, Butler and Villa, can you text him and let him know? And or let us know and we'll tell him, whichever one text first if you can.
10-4 in about 30 seconds.
For the units in Swan City, wire shot spotter 4858 South Michigan, 4858 South Michigan, one round on the corner. Nothing further. Zone 7 Michigan.
5 X-ray, stage 353.
5 X-ray?
5 X-ray from stage 353, and give me a call.
Okay, thank you. It's a good signal.
5 David.
5 David.
Just so we could let the unit aware of the route from St. Rita over to the Rosehill Cemetery. It's going to be southbound on Western Avenue to 79th, eastbound on 79th to I-94, I-94 to I-55. I-55 is just south of Lakeshore Drive, then Lakeshore Drive to Bryn Mawr, westbound on Bryn Mawr to Ravenswood Road, and then northbound on Ravenswood to Rosehill Cemetery. I guess there was another route that was provided, but the route's going to be northbound on Lakeshore Drive to Bryn Mawr, westbound on Bryn Mawr to Ravenswood, and then northbound on Ravenswood to Rosehill.
10-4. And again, our route when we leave the church will be eastbound on 77 to Western, Western southbound to 79th, 79th to the Dan Ryan northbound to the Stevenson to 22nd to get onto the Lakeshore Drive, the northbound on Lakeshore Drive to Bryn Mawr, westbound Bryn Mawr to Ravenswood, northbound on Ravenswood to Rosehill Cemetery.
If this does not state, there's 2 speakers left. It's a mess, so everyone should be either on their post or headed to the post.
Okay, we have 2 speakers left of the eulogy portion of the services, so we can start to stage at our post. There's no closures yet, but let's start heading back to our post and stage at our post. There's only 2 speakers left for the eulogy part of our services today. It's currently 12:37 hours.
5 X-ray.
5 X-ray, sir.
FYI, the services have concluded, and everyone's coming outside the stage.
Services have concluded. We'll be staging outside of the church.
Everyone for movement 2 should be on post.
Everyone for movement 2, please be on post. Movement 2, be on post.
Blockers, can you turn your headlights on? Blockers, turn your lights on.
3241 for all blockers with the headlights on. Blockers, put your headlights on.
The time is now 1300 hours on the 29th day of April, the year 2024. Chicago's point-to-point radio station is clear.
5 David.
5 David.
Just a reminder to the cars on Ravenswood, the family members and the executive package will turn in the parking lot at Rosehill Cemetary, and all other vehicles are going to proceed northbound on Ravenswood to Peterson and westbound on Peterson to Western. So let's let those cars on Ravenswood know that there's going to be cars coming down that way after the executive package and the family members make it into the cemetery.
Okay, the executive package and the family, because interment is private, will be turning into the cemetery, but the rest of the vehicles in the procession will be traveling northbound to Peterson, and then they will turn left to go to Western.
PH1 on CY6. PH1, we're back above the chapel and available clear routes if needed.
5 X-ray.
5 X-ray, go ahead.
PH1's above the chapel, ready to clear the route for you when you're ready.
All right, at 10-9, after the ceremony ends, everyone will head to the vehicles and we'll put the closures in then. Car 5 X-ray.
5
So have all the posts look for any parked vehicles. If there's any parked vehicles on the route, let's go ahead and order up a tow or get those cars off the route. If there are no parked vehicles, we're not putting the closures in yet.
All right, everyone take a look around at your post, see if there's any parked vehicles there. We need to get any kind of parked vehicles off of the route. So if there's any parked vehicles, please, everyone, just take a moment, assess your post, and let us know if there's any parked vehicles.
Funny unit 53 on the city, we're getting a ticket of a person shot at 7439 South Ellis, 7439 South Ellis. Caller says her brother shot her and her friend. This is coming in with details to follow. Nothing further. Zone 7 station clear.
Go ahead, sir.
All the services have ended. Everyone's heading to their vehicles now.
Everyone's heading to the vehicles now.
5 X-ray. Be advised the honor guard is coming down the route. It's just the honor guard.
All right, honor guard is coming down the route, 10-4. Unit coming in, go ahead.
Honor guard. 5 X-ray.
5 X-ray, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was going to put the closures in on 79th Street only. 79th Street, so I put the closures in.
closures on 79th Street. 79th Street closures are now in effect, 13:41 hours.
Can you repeat that, Squad?
Closures on 79th Street, all closures on 79th Street are now in effect, only 79th Street.
5 X-ray.
5 X-ray, sir.
Squad, the units at Columbus and Western on the north end, let's let all this traffic out. There's northbound traffic that wants to exit the footprint. Let's go ahead and let them out. Pull them through.
Okay. Anyone at Columbus and West on the north side, get the traffic out, northbound traffic, and we can pull it through. Is there TMA monitoring as well?
I'll let them know.
Thanks, 25.
One again. Try to bleed out 79th Street.
The officers are trying to bleed out 79th Street and make sure that traffic that's northbound at Columbus and Western is pulled through.
All right, the traffic that's coming off 79th and Claremont heading east, you got to shut that off.
All right, the traffic coming off 79th and Claremont, please head it eastbound.
Please, Helicopter 1, don't let these cars going west on 79th to go west of Damon. Get them off before Damon.
All right, CH1 says don't let the cars that are west on 79th Street get them off before Damon. So anyone that has a post over there, please make sure you get those cars at 79th and Damon off.
263.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a bus and a semi-truck coming at 79th and Hermitage right now going westbound. Everything else will be bled southbound at Wood. Give us a second.
All right, there's going to be a bus and a semi going through. Everything else is going to be bled out at 79th and Wood. Try to watch your keys, please. Watch your keys. There's an open key. Watch your keys. Watch your keys. Oh, watch your keys.
5 X-ray squad. There's still a bunch of vehicles coming westbound on 79th. We got to stop them.
I'm sorry, 5 X-ray. I can't copy that radio. Try it again.
Sure. We're getting a bunch of vehicles coming west on 79th. We're flipping them around on 79th, but 79th and Point. There's nobody else.
Okay, 5X, I'm still struggling with your radio, but then someone was cutting you out. I got cars, you said you got cars from west on 79th, and there's a gap at 79th and Hoyne, is that what you're telling me?
79th and Hoyne, we have cars going the opposite direction on to 79th, so we got to have a car stop there. We're coming out.
All right, it's 79 and Hoyne.
On the 79th Street, just go ahead and let's push them north and south.
Okay, there's two people talking at once.
Over at 79 and Damon, have one of them move over to 79th and Hoyne.
All right, there's three cars at 79 and Damon. Can one of the cars that are 79 and Damon move to 79 and Hoyne?
663 David.
Block.
662 Damon.
Slow roll. Blockers, block.
Okay.
We're starting a slow roll.
I understand we're starting to move. Three cars at 79 Damon. 662 David, you said you're heading over to Hoyne to close up the gap.
Negative 663 David squad. We have cars coming from the alley from 79 and Loomis between Ada. We need that stop westbound.
662 David is reporting that there's cars coming in at 79 between Loomis and Ada at the alley. We need a car from 79 and Damon to go to 79 and Hoyne. Can someone please do that? We are starting to move. The blockers are starting to slow.
You got a car going.
Okay, there's a car that's moved to Damon already. Now we have a hole at Loomis and Ada in the alley off of 79.
You disregard that. They're starting the procession. Slow roll. Lead car starting the procession.
All right, the Loomis and Ada hole has been gapped as well, 10-4. The procession is starting. It's a slow roll, but the procession is starting. 13:53 hours.
6-3.
Go ahead.
Traffic to get this east of Loomis where they were cutting through the parking lot, jumping the curb.
Okay, 10-14.
Lead car, you can speed it up a tiny bit.
Lead car, you can speed it up a tiny bit.
Lead car, speeding it up.
Five X-ray.
Moving.
I hear Procession is moving, and then, sir, it's your radio. I'm sorry, it is all static. What else do you say?
Sorry, 79th Street to be locked down. We're starting to move.
Everyone, hold down the closures. The Procession is moving. I think that's what you said, 5 X-ray. Make sure all of our closures are locked down.
Lee's car's sitting 79.
The lead car is at 79. So let's make sure we lock down those closures. Lock down the closures. We are moving. The lead car is at 79.
Sure, there aren't any pedestrians crossing the street there at 79 and Loomis.
All right, we're at 79th Street already, so let's hold the pedestrian traffic as well. We don't need pedestrians trying to cross this main thoroughfare, please. Let's hold the pedestrians as well. We're at 79th already.
TH1 79th is looking clear.
TH1 says the 79th Street is looking clear from overhead.
We're going to pick up the pace. Blockers, we're going to pick up the pace. 20 miles per hour, silent. Procession. 20 miles per hour, silent. Procession. Blockers are crossing wood. Crossing wood at 79th.
Okay, blockers are picking up the pace. We're going 20 miles per hour blockers. Blockers are picking up the pace at wood.
Lead car's at Damon. Lead car's at Damon.
Lead car is at Damon.
Blockers, lead car is slowing down. Blockers, the lead car is slowing down. We're crossing Loomis. We're crossing Loomis.
The lead car is slowing down a bit. Blockers, be advised, the lead car is slowing down, and we are crossing Loomis. 79 Loomis. 13:58.
Lead car's at Ashland.
Lead car is at.
Blockers, let's crank it up to 22 miles per hour. Crossing Racine.
Blockers, pick up the pace at 22 miles per hour. Blockers, 22 miles per hour.
Lead car's at Loomis.
Lead car is at Loomis.
X-ray. All the CPD closures on 99 should be placed as well, please.
5 X-ray, something about closures. Try it again, sir.
All the CPD closures on 9094 should be in place as well.
All CPD closures at. Try one more time, sir.
Lead car's at Morgan.
Lead car is at Morgan. Lead car is at Morgan. Car 5 X-ray.
Should all be clear. 94. All the closures on I-9094 should be in place.
Right, all closures on the Dan Ryan 9094. All closures on the 9094 should be in place at this time. All closures on the 9094 should be in place at this time.
Blockers slowing down. Blockers slowing down.
Blockers, we're slowing down. We're slowing down. The lead car's slowing down. We're slowing down.
Blockers at this end. Blockers at this end. Getting a second request for a slowdown. Second request for a slowdown.
Blockers, we're getting another slowdown. Slow it down, blockers.
5X ready to state police. If you could move that one trooper off the entrance ramp at 79, please.
ISP.
Corn gets there, we'll cut him loose. Corn, state, as soon as you get to the 9094 ramp, 307 is going to let you through.
That we're approaching 79th and the dam line right now. I'll let you know when we're entering the expressway.
Lead cards have been sent.
Lead car is at Benson.
We're clear all the way to the Dan Ryan, entering the Dan Ryan at 79th Street.
All right, 3240 says we're clear all the way to the Dan Ryan on 79th Street to enter at 79. The Dan Ryan is clear. I'm sorry, 79th Street to the Dan Ryan.
Closure should be in effect on Lakeshore Drive. All closures in effect on Lakeshore Drive.
Please put the closures in effect on Lakeshore Drive. All closures in effect on Lakeshore Drive as of now, 14:05 hours.
Lead cars at the Dan Ryan. Lead cars at the Dan Ryan.
Lead car is at the Dan Ryan. Lead cars at the Dan Ryan entering the expressway.
Blockers, we're taking lane 2. Blockers, we're taking lane 2, express. Blockers, we're taking lane 2, express.
Blockers, we're taking lane 2, express. Lane 2, express.
We got a request for a slowdown. Blockers, slow it down just a little bit.
Slow it down a little bit. We're getting a request for a slowdown. Lane 2, express. We're going to slow it down a little bit.
Headquarters, the express is still open. Locals only.
Copy that. Locals only. Switching. Right 2 lanes.
Okay, not express. We're going locals only. The right 2 lanes. Blockers, we're going right 2 lanes, not express.
All right, blockers, we're local. We got a second request for a slowdown. Slowing it down.
All right, slow it down. Another request for a slowdown again. We're going locals. The right 2 lanes. So blockers, right 2 lanes, locals.
Hey, be advised, the Skyway is open. You got trucks entering the express lanes from the Skyway.
All right, be advised, the Skyway is open. Our truck is entering the express lanes from the Skyway.
Hey, SWAT, see if you can get 3211 on the Skyway to block that. 3211 on the Skyway to block that. You got traffic entering the expressway, I-90-94. They're coming off the Skyway.
Oregon State, we've got the locals all the way to 55. The express is going to stay open. We got it all the way, and I got the slip ramps.
Copy that.
Orion radio.
Yes, sir.
I got to put cattle on it because 3211 can't get to it. Traffic's too heavy. So he's going to grab the entrance or the off ramp from the Skyway. I'll be your tail car now for your blocker car.
Disregard. We got a disregard from Illinois State Police. We're staying local. Express is open. We're staying local. Take a disregard. All right. Blockers. We get another request for a slowdown. We're going to stand at 51st Street. We're standing at 55th Street. Let us know when you're ready for us to presume.
All right, 3240, you said stand at 51st, 51.
55. We're standing under the overpass. Let us know when you want us to resume.
All right, we're standing at 55th Street. Blockers, we're going too fast. We're going to stand at 55th Street. We're going to stand at 55. All right, the tail car just left Western. They're at Western and 78.
5 Extra, we are clear to Lakeshore Drive.
5 Extra says we're clear all the way to Lakeshore Drive.
Lead car past 63rd.
All right, lead car is passing 63rd. Let us know when we need to go, Corn.
Tail 1 on Hamilton and 79.
Tail 1's Hamilton and 79. 10-4.
Blockers, we're moving.
Blockers, we're on the move from 55th Street. Blockers, we're on the move. Lead car, where are you?
Garfield Boulevard. Lead car's at Garfield.
Lead car is at Garfield.
Tail car 79 in Wood.
Tail car 79 in Wood.
Blockers are passing 51st.
Blockers are
Passing 51st at the Dan Ryan, speeds holding at 20 miles per hour.
All right, blockers are passing 51st. The speed is holding at 20 miles per hour.
all the units on 79th Street, do not let cars off the side streets into the route.
All the units on 79th Street, please maintain those closures. Do not let cars off the side streets onto the route. All units on 79th Street, do not let cars from the side streets onto 79th.
Lead cars approaching 47th.
Lead car approaching 47th Street.
Blockers, let's pick it up to 25. Blockers, let's pick it up to 25.
Blockers, pick up the pace, 25 miles per hour, please. 25 miles per hour.
Tail 1, passing 79 and Loomis.
Tail car, you're passing. Tail car 1, you're passing 79 and where? 5 X-ray. 5 X-ray.
X-ray, go ahead.
There's a report at Lakeshore Drive in Belmont for a gray minivan with a bunch of people standing around in the lanes of traffic. Just so you know, it is southbound lanes, but just for situational awareness, so you know that the vehicle stops.
All right, squad, let the zone know the district, and I'll head the way I'm at Buriel.
Definitely, yeah, we're going to let the zone know, but I just wanted you to be aware. Thank you so much.
Blockers are passing 43rd Street. Blockers are passing 43rd Street. We got lane 1, 28 miles per hour.
All right, so blockers were at 47th Street. We're in lane 1. Blockers were at 47th Street, lane 1.
Car 7, can you give me where the tail car is?
Tail car, where are you at, ma'am?
Car 79 Morgan.
Car 7, tail car is at 79 in Morgan.
Thank you. Car 7, can you give the tail car, let us know when it gets on the Dan Ryan.
Tail car 1, can you please let us know when you're entering the Dan Ryan, please?
Tail 1, copy.
Lead car is approaching 43rd. Lead car is approaching 43rd.
Lead car is approaching 43rd.
7200.
7200.
Everyone at the cemetery, if they can be out of their car, and I'm post everyone at the cemetery out of their car. I'm post, thanks.
First 7200, everyone that is assigned by the cemetery, please be out of your cars and on post. Everyone at the cemetery, be on post, out of your cars.
Blockers are crossing 35th Street. Blockers are crossing 35th Street. Speed 25 miles per hour.
Blockers are crossing 35th Street, 25 miles per hour.
Tail car passing 79 and Vincent.
Tail car 79 and Vincent.
Blockers, slow it down. Blockers, slow it down just a little bit.
Blockers, slow it down a little bit, please, for 3240. Blockers, slow it down.
Tail car entering Dan Ryan 79.
Car.
Eastbound traffic been opened up on 79th.
Stand by. We are just not even, we're barely cleared 79th Street. Just hold the closure for a moment. Car 7.
All closures are remain in effect on 79th Street.
All closures are to remain in effect on 79th Street currently. Car 7, did you copy? Our tail car is on the Dan Ryan.
Copy, thank you.
Cars are still going east from Ashland.
All closures are to remain closed on 79th Street until they are open. They are not open. Do not let any cars on 79th Street, please.
Tail car 71 and Dan Ryan.
Tail car, northbound 71st Street, Dan Ryan.
Lead car is at 35th.
Lead car is at 35th Street, northbound.
Blockers are entering I-55, the Stevenson Expressway.
Blockers entering the Stevenson. Blockers are entering the I-55.
5 X-ray.
5 X-ray.
Yeah, if the tail car and the Procession is on the Dan Ryan, you can open up 79th Street. Please maintain the closure for the entrance to the Dan Ryan at 79th.
All right, per 5 X-ray, the 79th Street closures can now be open. 79th Street can now be open at 1422 hours, but please maintain the closure at 79 in the Dan Ryan. Maintain the closure at 79 in the Dan Ryan.
5 X-ray, we're at Belmont. We don't see anybody else.
Okay, great. Come for him.
Lead cars on the I-55 ramp.
Lead cars on the I-55 Stevenson ramp. Lead cars on the I-55 Stevenson ramp.
Tail car 69 in the Ryan.
Tail car 69th in the Ryan. 69 in the Ryan.
Blockers are entering Lakeshore Drive. Blockers are entering Lakeshore Drive.
Blockers are now entering Lakeshore Drive. The blockers are now entering Lakeshore Drive.
Blockers, we're shifting left. We're going to take lane 2. Shifting left, we're going to take lane 2. We're slowing it down to 20 miles per hour in lane 2.
3240 says blocker, shift left to lane 2. Lane 2, slow it down to 20 miles per hour, please. Slow it down to 20 miles per hour in lane 2.
Just for situational awareness, you got the traffic southbound Lakeshore Drive came to a complete stop for gawkers, onlookers.
Okay, 10-4, the traffic southbound Lakeshore Drive has come to a complete stop.
Lead cars entering Lakeshore Drive.
The lead car is entering Lakeshore Drive. The lead car is entering Lakeshore Drive.
You got a pedestrian on the roadway at Roosevelt Road, a pedestrian walking the roadway at Roosevelt Road.
There's a pedestrian on the roadway at Roosevelt. Pedestrian on the roadway at Roosevelt.
Lead car's going over 18th Street.
Lead car is at 18th Street. Lead car is going over 18th.
Tail car approaching 55 in the Ryan.
Tail car is at Garfield, 55th in the Ryan.
Lead car's approaching Roosevelt.
Lead car is approaching Roosevelt. Lead car approaching Roosevelt.
Blockers are crossing Jackson. Blockers are crossing Jackson, 20 miles per hour.
Blockers are 20 miles per hour crossing Jackson. Blockers are 20 miles per hour crossing Jackson.
5 X-ray.
5 X-ray, sir, go ahead.
Still have the closures in on Bryn Mawr and Ravenswood. All the closures from Lakeshore Drive last to the cemetery. Let's put them in place, please.
Closures in effect at Bryn Mawr and Ravenswood. So all the closures, all the way on Lakeshore Drive, Bryn Mawr and Ravenswood, please put those closures in effect. All those closures should be in effect.
Tail car approaching 47th in the Ryan.
47 in the Ryan, 10-4. And again, all the closures all the way to the cemetery should now be in effect. All closures all the way to the cemetery should now be in effect 14 to 3 hours.
Post 102 to 121. All post 102 121.
102 to 121. Post 102 to 121. Make sure your closures are in effect. And that tail car's at 47.
Lead car's at Monroe.
Lead car is at Monroe, northbound, like Lakeshore Drive, at Monroe, northbound.
Blockers passing Grand. Blockers passing Grand, 25 miles per hour.
The blockers are passing Grand, 25 miles per hour.
Tail car approaching 43 in the Ryan.
Tail car 43rd in the Dan Ryan.
Blockers are crossing 1000 North Lakeshore Drive. 1000 North Lakeshore Drive.
Right, the blockers are passing 1000 North Lakeshore Drive. They're at the S-curve. The blockers are at 1000 North Lakeshore Drive at the S-curve.
Blockers, just be advised, you have pedestrians standing in the roadway, 1200 North. Pedestrians in the roadway, 1200 North. Multiple.
Right, multiple pedestrians in the roadway at 1200 North Lakeshore Drive. No pedestrians should be in the roadway. Anyone that has closures over there, no pedestrians should be in the roadway, but there are multiple around 1200 North, so use caution.
Be advised, it looks like media. It looks like our media, news affairs.
It could be media or news affairs. Thank you.
5 X-ray, we are clear to Bryn Mawr.
5 X-ray, we are cleared to where?
Bryn Mawr.
5 X-ray says we're clear to Bryn Mawr.
Lead car's passing Oak.
Yes, you're right.
Lead car is passing Oak. Lead car is passing Oak. Tail car, I'm sorry, I didn't hear where you were at. Tail car, you came in at the same time as the lead car. Where are you at, Tail?
3535.
All right, we got the lead car passing Oak Street, and we have the tail car at 35th Street.
Post 111.
Post 111.
Just a heads up. It looks like they're coming out of an alley. They're coming. A lot of cars are coming eastbound on Bryn Mawr from about Clark. Looks like an alley over there.
Is there a sergeant from Post 111 can check up that looks like there's some cars coming eastbound on Bryn Mawr from an alley just west of him? That maybe a Clark. Is there a sergeant who could check that out? Maybe we put some tape up if we need it.
5X, we grabbed a car right now.
5X, you said what?
We grabbed a car from Broadway. We're going to head down there and view the whole bit.
5X is going to assess that temp.
Tail car entering the Stevenson.
Tail car is entering the Stevenson. Tail car is entering the Stevenson.
Blockers cross Fullerton. Blockers crossing Fullerton. Approximately 4 miles from Bryn Mawr.
All right, the blockers are crossing Fullerton. We're about 4 miles out. The blockers are crossing Fullerton. We're about 4 miles from the cemetery.
Blockers are 3,000 North Lakeshore Drive. 3,000 North Lakeshore Drive.
Blockers are now at 3,000 North Lakeshore Drive. We're going northbound.
Tail car is now on Lakeshore Drive, northbound.
Tail car is now on Lakeshore Drive from the Stevenson northbound.
7099 at the cemetery. All units assigned to the cemetery, please get on your posts. Ready to go.
All units assigned to the cemetery, please be on post. Currently, all units assigned to the cemetery, be on post.
Open up Fairway. Lead car is passing Diversity.
Lead car passing Diversity.
TH1.
TH1.
TH1 around 1460 Bryn Mawr. There's the alleyway that's not blocked.
5X.
Hey, boss, I got
I'm sorry, 5X. Did you copy that? 14,600 block of West Bryn Mawr. There's an alley that's not blocked. Is that the one that we were looking at?
All right, we put one up. One of the blockers is going to have to come up if they can.
3240.
Just came out of there. It's going westbound now, Bryn Mawr.
Okay, there is an alley that's unblocked around the 14,600 block West Bryn Mawr. If we could get a blocker to come up that way, if we can, 3240. And a car just came out of the westbound on Bryn Mawr.
I copy. Give me the address once more.
He said it's between 14 and 1600 block of West Bryn Mawr.
Copy that. First blocker line. Proceed to that location. First blocker in line. 1400 to 1600 west on Bryn Mawr. 1400 to 1600 west on Bryn Mawr. Do it now, please.
So blocker 1 at post 111 had said it was west of his post, which his post is like Bryn Mawr and Glenwood, so just west of there, there's an alley that appears to be open now.
Hey, that blocker's on the way. Can you ask him to point out the alley for him? That blocker's on the way.
Post 111, a blocker's coming to block that alley. Can you make sure that he is in the right spot? Post 111, do you copy?
Post 111, go ahead.
I got a blocker coming to block up that alley that you were referring to just west of you. Can you make sure that you point him in the right direction, please?
Yeah, we got a spot. They're posted up in that alley now.
Tail car, Roosevelt and Lakeshore Drive, northbound.
Tail cars northbound on LSD from Roosevelt.
Lead cars at Irving Park.
Lead cars at Irving Park.
Blockers are crossing Wilson. Blockers are crossing Wilson.
Blockers are crossing Wilson.
5X, we are clear to the entrance of the cemetery.
5X says we're clear all the way to the cemetery, all the way to the entrance of the cemetery. We're clear.
Blockers are crossing Foster. Blockers are crossing Foster. Blockers, shift 2 lanes to the right, shift 2 lanes to the right.
Blockers are crossing Foster. Blockers are crossing Foster. Please, blockers, shift 2 lanes to the right. Blockers, shift 2 lanes to the right.
Approaching Monroe, Lakeshore Drive, southbound.
Tail cars approaching Monroe.
Blockers, shift. You got squad cars in the roadway, shift.
Blockers, shift, please, shift. There's squad cars in the roadway.
Exiting Bryn Mawr. Watch the police. They're on the wrong side.
All right, we're exiting. Blockers are exiting Bryn Mawr.
Cars at Foster.
Lead car is at Foster.
Is the Dan Ryan open?
5X, right?
5 extra. Where's the tail car at?
The tail car is on the tail car is past Monroe on the LSD.
Yes, we can open up the Dan Ryan. We're going to maintain the closures on Lakeshore Drive. The state police is helping out with.
All right, maintain closures on the LSD. The Stevenson as well, then?
Yes, the 10-4. Keep the Stevenson closed for the feeder ramps LSD and keep LSD proper closed at 27th and 31st Road.
Okay, 10-4. For 5X, we're going to go ahead and open up the Dan Ryan. ISP, do you copy that?
Hey, copy, the Ryan's open.
Okay, Dan.
And 5-5 has just been released.
Okay, and we're maintaining the closure at LSD and the Stevenson. The Dan Ryan is now open 48 hours.
Lead cars exiting on Bryn Broadway. Blockers are westbound on Bryn Mawr, crossing Broadway, 1200 north.
The lead cars are crossing Broadway on Bryn Mawr, about 1200 west on Bryn Mawr. The lead car is exiting Bryn Mawr.
Great job, Amy, by the way. Great job.
Blockers, we're picking up the pace. Blockers, we're picking up the pace up to 20 miles per hour.
Blockers, 20 miles per hour. Please pick up the pace. Blockers, 20 miles per hour.
Blockers are crossing Clark.
The blockers are crossing Clark Street.
Approaching North Avenue, northbound Lakeshore Drive.
Tail cars approaching North Avenue, northbound LSD. Approaching North Avenue, northbound LSD.
All right, blockers are turning on to Ravenswood. Blockers, remember, we're not entering. We're going to proceed to Peterson as planned.
Blockers are turning onto Ravenswood. The blockers are now turning onto Ravenswood. Remember, blockers, we are not turning into the cemetery. Please continue northbound to Peterson.
Hey, blockers, use caution. There's a lot of pedestrians in that intersection. Blockers, use caution. A lot of pedestrians in that intersection.
All right, so 240 is reporting a lot of pedestrians in the intersection, so blockers, please use caution. There are pedestrians in the intersections as you're traveling northbound there. And tail car, were you giving an update? Did I hear your voice?
Car approaching Fullerton, Lakeshore Drive, northbound.
Tail car approaching Fullerton, northbound. Still traveling northbound from approaching Fullerton.
Lead car turning right on Ravenswood.
Lead car is turning right onto Ravenswood. The lead car is right onto Ravenswood from Bryn Mawr.
5 extra. We are set at the entrance to the cemetery. Thank you to the state and everyone else for all their help.
5 X-ray, one more time, sir.
Everything's set at the entrance to the cemetery. The procession will continue north on Ravenswood. Only the executive package will come into the cemetery.
Okay. Everything is set at the cemetery. The procession, remember, you'll be continuing northbound. Only the family and executive package will be turning into the cemetery. The interment is private, so only the executive package and the family will be turning into the cemetery. Everyone else, please remember to continue northbound, past the entrance to the cemetery.
Procession has reached the cemetery.
Procession has reached the cemetery. It's 14:55 hours. Procession has reached the cemetery.
Tail car approaching Belmont, northbound Lakeshore Drive.
Tail car is approaching Belmont. The tail car is approaching Belmont, northbound on LSD.
Car approaching Montrose from Lakeshore Drive, northbound.
Tail car approaching Montrose.
Lakeshore Drive open?
Negative.
Post 102.
Post 102.
Yeah, we're in charge of closing Bryn Mawr after everyone gets by. Can you let the tail car let me know?
Okay. Well, the tail car is tail car, where are you?
Just about to make my announcement. I'm entering Bryn Mawr from Lakeshore Drive, northbound.
Tail car is entering Bryn Mawr from Lakeshore.
Lakeshore is open, correct?
Negative. We have not opened it.
Vector, we're going to maintain Lakeshore Drive as a closure until the tail car exits at Bryn Mawr, and then there's cars there staged to close the Bryn Mawr exit.
10-4. The tail car did say 1 minute ago that she was entering Bryn Mawr from LSD.
Post 102, last car, Bryn Mawr's closed. Let me know when to open Bryn Mawr.
Okay, Bryn Mawr is now closed. Bryn Mawr is now closed for Post 102. For Post 102, Bryn Mawr is now closed. Car 5X, did you copy, sir?
5X, say again, sorry.
Post 102 closed down Bryn Mawr. Bryn Mawr is now closed.
All right, good night. Thank you.
Car, Kenmore and Bryn Mawr.
Tail car is at Kenmore and Bryn Mawr.
Devin said yes, all the posts can be opened up until the Bryn Mawr ends. We're going to maintain all the closures from LSC to the cemetery.
All right, we're going to maintain all closures westbound from LSD, but currently the north-south LSD can be opened. The north-south LSD closures can be open. I guess it's just northbound LSD, sorry. Northbound LSD can be open. We're maintaining all the closures westbound from LSD at this time. And it's 15:08 hours. LSD will be open.
Tail car approaching Clark and Bryn Mawr.
Tail car approaching Clark on Bryn Mawr.
Post 102.
Post 102.
Get some clarification. Are we still closing the exit to Bryn Mawr from Lakeshore Drive?
Yeah, 5 X-ray said to maintain that.
Not 10-4. 5 X-ray, executive package is entering the cemetery.
Executive package is entering the cemetery. 15:11 hours.
The car is now turning onto Ravenswood.
Tail car is now turning on the Ravens.
5 X-ray, the family is entering the cemetery.
The family is entering the cemetery. For 5 X-ray, family is entering the cemetery.
PH1.
PH1.
PH1, I'll move you down and then we can chat.
Thank you for your assistance. 5 X-ray, PH1's going to go get gas. They're going to be out of here, okay?
5 X-ray. Everyone is inside the cemetery.
All right, 5 X-ray states everyone is in the cemetery. They're supposed to be in the cemetery. It's 15:13 hours. PH1, I got you getting the gas. The vent 08538.
Yep, thank you much. Good night.
10-4, thanks for your...
2400.
2400.
Just verify with 5 X-ray we can release Peterson.
5 X.
Okay. End of the procession is coming up to Peterson now.
5 X-ray, why have you? We never opened up LSD. Would you like to do that now?
Squad, all the closures can be opened at this point.
Okay, at this time we're going to open up all of the closures. All the closures can now be open. All closures can now be open for 5 X-ray, 15:14 hours.
5 X-ray squad, excellent job by everybody. Thank you. Big thanks to the state, the suburbs, and everyone else. Thank you very much.
Thank you today for 5X. Everyone did a great job. It was a long day. Everyone did a great job. Thank you to all of our outside agencies as well that assisted us in this procession and funeral ceremony today. Thank you very much for 5X today.
5 David, if you could express my thanks to everybody from 10, 14, 25, 16, 20, and TSE. Did an excellent job today. I appreciate it.
5 David would like to express his thanks to everyone that was posted around the cemetery. Everyone did a great job from all of those districts that were north as well that did held down the fort at the cemetery. Thank you very much for 5 David.
Vector, everyone assigned to the motorcade post is released as well. Thank you.
All motorcade posts have been released for 5X.
Hey, blockers, just down on one lane. We're going to take Columbus. Blockers, Columbus.
You guys got to send the limos down here.
Hey, let's send the limos down that way. Who's asking for that?
70.